Coach Greeny, it's time to start the 2011 Cougar volleyball season. How do you feel about taking the team into this first tournament?
Well, we are, first of all, really excited to get on the road and go over to Seattle and play some great matches against some great competition. But it's always nice that first tournament to see some faces that you don't recognize across the net and play somebody besides yourselves.
This is a team that you had not seen probably 11 or 12 of the players until you started practice just 2 weeks ago. How do you feel about the progression of teaching these players your system?
Well, I think it's been really something fun as far as, getting everyone on the same page, but it's been difficult as well. Just really, we've had to go back to the basics and really teach. We have so many new players and so many young players. But that's always fun to get back to those fundamentals and just see the growth in these 2 weeks that we've had. But we're really looking to make great strides and get better every day.
Does it help that you do have a couple of players who do have Pac-10 experience, including a newcomer who had a little bit of Pac-10 experience?
Yeah, experience definitely always helps, but with the return of both Megan Ganser and Rachel Todorovich, and then transfer Cameron Irwin coming from Oregon, that experience and being in the Pac-10 now carrying over to the Pac-12 will definitely help us.
Does this team have the fire and desire to be competitive that you're looking for?
Yeah, that's tough when we've only been playing ourselves in practice. But you definitely see that competitiveness come through, and now that those freshmen are really starting to, get more of a taste of it, we've seen a lot more competitiveness, and we're just really looking forward to getting going with the season.
At this point in time, have you looked at film from last year from Santa Clara or Eastern Washington or Seattle University, or does that even help you with as young as you are and as new as the season is?
Yeah, we have watched a little bit of film from last year. Typically, if it's the same coach, they will, sometimes run the same sort of defensive systems, or we at least get to know, whether they swing block or do different things like that. So we've watched a little bit of that in preparation for this weekend.
And my last question is first WSU head coaching nerves for this first match, or are you just ready to go? Because you've been a player, you've been an assistant coach, just ready to take on that clipboard and sit at the top?
Yeah, I don't think there's really nerves that go along with it. Especially because I've been a head coach before. I've gone through that, and so I just think that's really fun to get going and play in a great tournament such as the one we're going to be in this weekend in Seattle. And it'll just be a really fun experience to be out there and be leading the Cougars.